sideline. And a whole season still ahead of us. But it's well worth seeing how the updated power rankings shake out. You look at the Bucks. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And when you look at the Lakers, they're the best in class when it comes to putting a great product on the court. And we've seen that in the early going.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Walker Kessler is out there with Adams. Then it's George. Then it's Little. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, on the block, it's Vanderbilt and Davis. Russell is out there with MP. And it's Connect in at the small forward. Well, here we are, Greg, at the very start of the season, and many teams are still figuring things out.
And Kevin, you can't take any of these lineups as final just yet. Coaches might keep trying some new things, tinkering a little bit, and these teams are very much works in progress.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Russell feeling it out a bit. For 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Soft touch. Russell from range.
Pass to Little. Back to George. Left side, Markkanen. Back to Little. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now Russell, coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Here's Vanderbilt. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Baseline J on the way, and rebounded by Connect. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter, and he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Vanderbilt hits them both. George with the ball. Pass to Little. Right side, Markkanen. Adams outside. Releases. Gets a very good look and converts. And so just over a minute and a half played. Out to the right wing. The Lakers moving the ball around. Back to Russell. 5 to shoot. Floats it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Little kicks to George. Back to Little. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, these teams were not on even ground last year, but no matter what it looks like on paper, we see teams make big turnarounds every season. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
In transition, here come the Jazz. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by MP. And so MP will bring it up for the Lakers, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
And so it's Utah here with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. Here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all three levels.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And so he's able to get one of two. And Richard, talking about Anthony Davis for a second here. When healthy, he's still one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, his health has always been a question mark for quite a while, Kevin. But make no mistake, when AD's good to go, he's one of the best players in the world.
Stolen by George. Now here's Little. Covered by MP.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Outside Russell. Here's Connect. Misses the three. Utah is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Adams. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
To the left side wing. Here's Connect. Still yet to score. And that one, good.
Well, from this 15, 18-foot area, MP showing he can be effective.
Now, here's George. On the wing, Markkanen. Rebound the Lakers. MP deciding where to go with it. Davis with a screen on Kessler. The drive by MP.
And how about Markkanen using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
Kessler, a screen on Russell. To the paint. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. George finds Little. The shot's good on the assist by George. Little's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Jazz. Lakers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. George against Russell. Pass to Davis. Over Kessler. And it's Davis missing.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Here's Little. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Now, here's MP. Defended by Little. Davis. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
George passes to Kessler. Now here's Little. Defense right on him. Outside, George. There's the triple. It's hauled in by MP. Lakers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Pass to Vanderbilt. Russell against George. Here's Connect. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Little. And Adams kicks to Little. Buries the long-range jumper. Little's got 9.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's MP. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the call will be against Dalton Connect. That is his first foul of the game. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Utah with a change here, too. Filipowski, he's checked in for Adams. Filipowski passes to George. Markkanen sets the pick for George. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
MP kicks to Vanderbilt. Kicks it out to MP. Clock at 4. Deep 2 from Russell. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Love the fire that Russell brings to his game. He will not be denied easily.
Pass to Little. Back to George. Kessler setting the pick for George. Drills the three-pointer.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Lakers trail by 4. Russell passes to Vanderbilt. In the corner, it's MP. Lets it go from deep. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Markkanen kicks to George. This one for 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the deep.
MP left side. Off on the layup.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He had 27 points and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. He put on a show. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going. His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Filipowski passes to Little. Fires from 18. Outside for George. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 9 points. MP outside. And nothing is falling for him right now. Utah is shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Little's got 12.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Attention fans, now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let's go. It's t-shirt time. Let's see who wants one. Let's go crazy.
With an almost entirely new group here. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, MP.
He's been absolutely electric for his team. The way he has been able to finish plays and just take a hold of the offense at that off-guard spot is more than deserving of recognition.
Utah moving it around. Giddey, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
MP outside. Pass to Capella. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Will be a jump ball.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
For Utah, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And last season, 70.
JJ Redick is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
On the block, it's Vanderbilt and Davis. MP out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Connect in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now, here is Russell. He has 5. And the Lakers with another turnover here.
Utah ball.
Jazz leading by 23. Outside, George. Kessler setting the pick for Giddey. Driving to the basket. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Little comes in for Josh Giddey. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a loss to the Raptors in Toronto. To the inside. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
For Utah, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Kessler setting the pick for George. Off target with the open look.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Connect with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Passed a little. Markkanen in the corner. Here's Filipowski. On the wing, Markkanen. Nothing on the board. 3 on the clock. And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
A nice shot by MP.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
And you look at the career of D'Angelo Russell. I mean, he's played for several teams, including the Lakers twice.
Teams keep trading for D'Lo for his offense. He can be electric. There is a reason why he's been named an all-star in his career.
Here's Kessler. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
And checking out the numbers for George. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 19 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
3-pointer, Markkanen. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Connect. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Connect's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
George with the screen on Vanderbilt. Adams' shot is good.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Russell passes to MP. Stolen by Markkanen. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on MP.
We talk enough about Markkanen's defense, but what about the D there? What a pick.
And the league limiting players from making public trade demands. Which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
Here's Vanderbilt. Pass to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Utah has possession. Outside, Markkanen. Back to George. Over to the left wing. The wide open shot by Little. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 4 assists now tonight. Lakers trail by 20. Russell with it. He's picked up by Little. Pass to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Now here's Little. Adams outside. Markkanen passes to Little. He gets it in there. Little's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
To the middle. And MP with the basket on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 6 assists now in the game. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Kessler. Now Little launches it. The Lakers with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Now here is George. Following the miss by MP. Little kicks to George. Buries it from three-point range. George has got 13 points.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. MP, no good. Jazz leading by 21. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out left to the wing. Outside, Russell. Capella sends a screen for Russell. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 8 points for him.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
George passes to Little. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. The shot's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Jazz shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. George with the screen on Vanderbilt. Pass to Little. And here is Markkanen. Good on the triple. Markkanen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And early on, Markkanen has demonstrated how efficient he is from that range. Have to run him off the line.
And here is MP. And there's the try. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's the Utah Jazz feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Utah Jazz.
I'm giving credit to their front office. They've methodically added talent to their second and third units, and you see the results there, Shaq.
Yeah, they've got scorers coming off that bench, and that's what you need. In a long season, different guys have to step up.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
I think for the Jazz, they've played below average basketball coming out the gates. They were hoping for more. They were talking a good game in the preseason, but they have not backed it up. Like you never back anything up, Ernie.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Utah leading by 17, and so in the game for the Jazz. Little out there with George. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Adams in at the 4. Markkanen finds George. 6 on the shot clock, and the shot goes down. George has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Utah.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now, here's MP. Down low, it's stolen by Little. On the wing, Markkanen. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Markkanen's got his second bucket of the night.
Hey, look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block. It imposes his will.
Kessler against MP. Inside. Here's Davis. Russell with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Kessler throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Now here's Markkanen. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Markkanen good.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. But let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Hey, right there.
Pass to Little. Back to George. To the right side. And Adams kicks to Little. Markkanen in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's MP. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
To the left wing. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop, and hit him right when he needed to.
MP passes to Davis, and it's sent back by Kessler. Down low, here's Adams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, easy call.
The Jazz have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
Adams.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. That one is no good. Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game on both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 block, or a guy that can dominate the post and score 25 a night.
Here's Markkanen following the basket by MP. Passed a little. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now, MP. 20 points for him. Here's Davis, defended by George. Puts it up from 15. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by MP. And that's 10 points for Anthony Davis. Jazz leading by 23. And stolen by MP. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins. Plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Adams outside. Little passes to Kessler. Pass to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz again can't hit it. Lakers trail by 21. Here's Russell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Highly skilled with good instincts. Russell has top-level tools, always has.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
And so Russell hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They have a 19-point lead. Wants to get it to Kessler and does. And the call will be against Dalton Knecht. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Markkanen from outside. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. To the inside. Here's Vanderbilt. Rebound, Utah. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. And MP throws it down.
This has been a special performance by MP, and he doesn't look like he's anywhere close to being done.
Utah leading by 17. Little with the ball. He's got 19. Kessler setting the pick for Little. Offensive rebound. To end the drought. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Little's got 6 in the quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Out to the right wing. Vanderbilt kicks to Russell. MP with a screen on George. Russell passes to MP. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by MP.
This is what total commitment gets you. MP endures and is well rewarded for it.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. For the Jazz, Sensabaugh is checked in, and Josh Giddey's subbed in for George. And the free throw, no good.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
Markkanen from outside. Here's Kessler. Sinks that one from the post. Kessler's got 6.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
MP sets the screen for Russell. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
Here's Giddey. He has 6. 3-pointer, Markkanen. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Here's Connect. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Giddey. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And honestly, Giddey mostly avoids that area, but nice to see him being aggressive.
MP with a screen on Giddey. Russell from long range. Kessler with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Takes a 3. Rebound the Lakers.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
MP dishes to Davis. Now, here's MP. 26 points for him. Good on the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Lakers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
The Jazz making a switch here. Filipowski's checked in. Here's Giddey. He's got 8. Pass to Markkanen. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Markkanen's got 6 here in this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's MP. Davis setting the pick for MP. And the dunk by MP.
Attacking with reckless abandon. MP going all out on that drive.
And here is Giddey. On the wing, Markkanen. Sinks the 3-pointer. Markkanen's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
The drive by MP.
Getting used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Here's Sensabaugh. Now Giddey. Pass to Sensabaugh. Now here's Markkanen. The tray. And the Jazz, another three.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, fans, this is your Lakers early.
And Utah making a change here. Hendricks is checked in. At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Lakers second.
Last year, they had a very physical aspect of the game down. They were a
in for Los Angeles. MP comes in for Connect. The Lakers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. They've got MP. Clint Capella is out there with Davis. And there's Christie. And it's Hood-Schifino in at the one. That's the Laker 5. They retain possession. Davis with the bucket.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's Kolek. Out to the wing. Hendricks passes to Giddey. Here's Kolek. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The shot by Filipowski, no good. And so MV will bring it up for the Lakers. To the middle. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
Giddey against MP. Giddey with it. Pass to Hendricks. And it's off from three-point range. Here's MP. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Los Angeles. And Utah with a change here, too. Williams is checked in. Now here's Giddey. Here's Hendricks. No good with the triple.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Christie kicks to MP. Capella with a screen on Williams. Here's MP. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generation to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
Keontae George, he's checked in for Williams. The three from George. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
And here's George. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Giddey. Can they get it? And the rejection by MP. Russell with it. Back to MP. Davis sets a screen. Here's the floater, and it's blocked. Here's Hendricks. Outside for George. No good on the three. Lakers trail by 20. Now MP. Capella with a screen on George. Here's MP. Oh, that's blocked. To the paint. And he jams it with authority.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. MP sets the screen for Russell. MP outside. 6 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Thursday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And that game against Memphis, that one's going to be the 7th game of the season, almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Vanderbilt's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's Connect in for Christie. When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. In the corner, it's MP. Davis. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to George. Now Kessler. Outside, Markkanen. Out left to the wing. Here's Little. They get the rebound. Adams with the screen on MP. Here's George. Another miss by Utah.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Jazz leading by 19 points. George passes to Kessler. Outside, Markkanen. In the corner, George with it. Here's Little. The three-pointer, no good. Lakers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. In the corner, George with it. It's good from long range. George has got 20 points.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Here's Russell. Pass to Vanderbilt. MP outside. Vanderbilt setting the pick for MP. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. George with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. And George kicks to Markkanen. Adams outside. Shoots. And Davis pulls it down.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
As a junior college product, Dalton Knecht, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin. Spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
And he knocks down the first one. So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Pass to MP. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Here's George. To the inside. Kessler setting the pick for George. Off target from outside. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. MP passes to Vanderbilt. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists in the game. Little with the ball. Pass to Markkanen. Here's the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's MP. 2 points. That one goes. MP's got 42 in the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And here's George for 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 15 rebounds here tonight. MP outside. The 3. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 45 points.
Testing the limits of his range. MP with the absolute missile.
Back to George. Adams taking his time here. Passed a little. Kessler in the post. He's guarded by Davis. Another miss by Utah. Lakers trail by 17. MP outside. Stolen by George. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Second team foul. Substitution.
Over to the wing. Giddey with the screen on MP. Here's Sensabaugh. No good again that time.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
MP outside. Unloads. Filipowski grabs the board. Jazz leading by 17.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Jazz.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now connect. And a wide open look for MP. Drills it from outside. MP's got 48. Utah with the ball. They lead by 14. Pass to Bassie to the wing on the left. Now Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the Jazz lead by 16. Connects again.
Once again, this guy cannot be stopped.
It is incredible. He's nearing second overall in career 50-point games. And still going strong.
Chasing the incomparable Michael Jordan. I mean, that comparison alone should give you chills.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. So long.
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.